This is the card I'll be showing you how to make. It's called a corner flip card. It's got a really cool corner detail here that highlights this really cool stamp set in dies, the hand-penned petals stamp set and the pinned flowers dies. So to get started, I'll show you how I got the corner fold here first, and then we'll highlight the stamp set and dies. So you'll take a 5.5 by 8.5 sheet of mint macaroon and fold that in half. And then I took a 4 by 5.25 inch sheet of the hand-penned DSP here. Super, super pretty. And I'm just going to put glue on the very edge of this and put that down. Like so. Now take your Stampin' trimmer here, and because this pattern paper is a little bit more directional, I'm going to open it up, and what you'll see is the left hand side of the card here will have the DSP, and we're doing this so that when I do the score it will turn out upright. So I'm going to lay it in here. This left side is what you have the DSP in. We're just doing it on the back side. So you're going to put the long edge up at the top and you're going to put it at the 3-inch mark here. Now I have my cutter blade here and I'm going to line it up so it starts at 3 inches here. And I'm going to finish at 5/8 inch. So that's the 8-inch mark before, just above the 1/2 inch mark, if that helps. Okay, once you do that, turn it this way, and you're going to put this at the 2.5 inch mark. And then you will put this marker back at the 3-inch, like you did the last time, and go to 5/8 inch. Okay. So once you finish with that, move your trimmer out of the way. This is what you should end up with, and this is the front of the card. And you'll want to push your corner in through and flip it like so, and then you can take your bone folder and just crease the edges so that you get a nice flat look to it. So this is what you should look like so far. Now, because I only glued the very outside when I glued this pattern paper down, you will want to go back and tack down this little corner here of DSP so it does not flap open. Okay? Alright, so once you have this part of the card, this is all you have, set this aside, and I'm going to work on the focal point, which we're highlighting here with this gorgeous die set here. So take your dies, and we're going to be taking this die right here out of the set, and we're going to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock and run that through the die cutting machine. So you'll need your base platform, number 1, number 2, and number 3 plexiglass plate. We'll lay our paper and our dies there, put the top on, and run that through the die cutting machine. And when you finish, you should end up with something like this. Now, I'll put this, use this kind of as a piece so you can see the white die cut there. As we color in. So I'm using some blends. I have light and dark Daffodil Delight. I have light and dark Mint Macaroon. I have light and dark Highland Heather. And then I have the light, I believe it's Petal Pink here. So to get started, I usually take the darker color and go in the center, and then I'll go back and do the lighter one and fill in and kind of blend like so. And I'll do this big purple one for you. in the center. So I just kind of colored in the very center of it with the dark. And you can kind of brush up alongside of your edges here to kind of add a few little highlights. And then go back in with your light and pull that color out and blend in your flower here. So it should start looking something like this. When you completely color it in, you should be finished with something that looks like this. I'll put it behind here so you can see. But super, super pretty. The leaves are the mint macaroon, and then this flower is the light pink, which I don't think is picking up quite on the camera here. But set this aside. Also, if you want to add a little extra shimmer to it, you can grab your Wink Stella and just brush over all of the flower here. Now, I took a 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 piece of the DSP from the hand-pinned DSP pack. And this square that we just made here is 3 inches. So I cut the DSP an 1/8 inch shorter, smaller than that 3 inch there. I also added some of the Whisper White crinkled seam binding ribbon here. Went ahead and tied a little ribbon on there. And then we can go ahead and glue this piece on. Just add little pieces of glue everywhere and stick that right in there like so. And then I took a 5/8 inch strip of vellum, and I used Memento ink with the thanks that comes with the stamp set. And just take your scissors and snip straight the one side here, and then you'll cut a diagonal on this side. And then we'll be gluing that right down here, like so. And then this will get glued down onto our card front. Like so. Now I like to hold down this little corner here. I like to use a little dimensional. That way it doesn't look totally flat and stuck down to the base of the card there. Also, you can add some little embellishments to your front of the card there. I misplaced mine, but you can pick any of the ones. I think I used some of the, let's see, or the 21, 23 in color jewels in the center of the flowers there, and kind of added a little bedazzle there in my final card there. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. You can also use a stamped image there to embellish the inside, and I think the cool aspect is you've got some fun DSP in the inside little square there too. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed and learned lots. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.